So then should I start now?
No, I think I'm just waiting for a recording session. Okay. Thank you again for joining today's Code Without Barriers virtual meetup, everyone. And we're happy to see you guys have joined on a Saturday morning and to be learning something new. And for today's topic, we have on building Gen AI solution with MongoDB Atlas and Azure OpenAI. So we'll be diving into it. So with us, we'll be having Piti Champeethong, who is Microsoft MVP and MCT, and he is also working at MongoDB Singapore. So he is going to be taking us through the topic and better understand the topic. So before we get into the session, I just want to share that the session is recorded. No need to record at your end, and there is a certificate of participation at the end of the session. And if you are female who are joining for the today's session, and you need to know about Code Without Barriers, what they're doing in the APAC region, and if you are interested to be in participating in hackathons, mentorships from tech expert, and job opportunities. If you're going into tech and diving into tech, you have to be known about Code Without Barriers. So I will share the link to where you can sign up to Code Without Barriers and can participate in the sessions that they are conducting. So I will share the link. Make sure you check out and participate if you are breaking into tech. Okay, and uh, and that's pretty much everything from my side. And the stage is also free to get started with session.
Okay, thank you. Okay, hi everyone. So today, yeah, I would like to share my knowledge experience about the how to build the generative AI solution with MongoDB Atlas and Azure OpenAI. So the agenda for today is about the what is the generative AI at the moment, and then what is about the vector search, and then we have some demo. I mean, I will demo for you some code. Okay, so as of now, I think you know already about the Chat GPT. Is like a AI virtual assistant by text. So you mean you have to typing something to talk with uh, the AI virtual assistant. So right now, as you know, we have many. So right now we have like a Chat GPT from OpenAI or DeepSeek or Gemini or Claude AI. So normally when we try to do something, we try to typing information to ask the AI assistant by chat, and then after that the AI model will try to generate information. Currently, as you know already, I think all of you try many already. It try to generate the text, generate the image, and then also the AI can understand about the image or audio or text. So it's called like a multi-model from the AI assistant to understand that. So for this case, something that if user uh, typing something by request or ask, we call the message that request is called prompt. Yeah. So that means it's similar to ask person that to do something. So normally the first sentence we need to craft the requirement to ask the AI is clear from the beginning, because of you will get the result uh, exactly match what you need. After if you send overview or like a high level, then you need to talk uh, go and back many times. So that's why the first requirement or the first request to ask on the chat AI, that is important because you don't waste your time. Okay. So when we send the message here into the AI, Then normally AI have extract the data. All the data is public data or like a consensus data to make the mathematical model, which is AI can learn and then can know many language. Yeah. So this is something that normal AI try to learn everything in the worldwide from the internet or from the offline that you have to like a digital. You have to digital transform into digital data like a PDF or from database or from voice or from image, anything, and then the AI will collect the data and generate. It's kind of like a generate the AI. That's why it called generative artificial intelligence. Okay. So this is something like a normal Gen AI as of now. You just type something in prompt and then they will generate image for you, generate data as much as AI can understand from the public data here. Okay, this is like the simple, right? So if we talk about the in terms of the application implementation level, normally all the company have many their own data, right? Which so that means they need to store the data into the database and then they try to ask the chat GPT or chat AI to understand the private data and combine into the public data to craft the text and results and generate text response into the user. So that means we need we call like a RAG. So in the a few next few slide you can see. Apart from that, when we need to store the data, we need to store into the number because of the computer, the AI understand in the number only because it's like it because it is a mathematical model. So before we go to the solution that can learn in the private data. We come we will discuss about the MongoDB Atlas vector search. Why we need to do the MongoDB Atlas vector search? Because of some company store the normal data into MongoDB. Atlas is mean on cloud, I think as you know. So that means the MongoDB on cloud is called Atlas and store the normal data, right? And something when you would like to search data into the normal data and also you would like to generate the data for chat AI assistant to understand. Normally we need to keep into vectorize all the number. So that means the Atlas have a feature called vector search, which is you can search the normal data or you can search by vector, which is for the chat AI to understand what the message from the user, like a national language. You can ask the national language request into the database to understand. And also this is the new way to make chat AI understand clearly what user request by combine the text like a full text search normal and then the vector search combine is called hybrid search, which is try to reduce the bias and try to make the exactly information that user need when user into request the information from the chat AI. So we know the generative AI in general, right? And we know the MongoDB can store the data like a normal data or vector data for chat AI understanding. So this is something that we need to do when we would like to create the application. For example, if you if your company upload all the document into Google Drive or OneDrive on cloud, and if someone would like to search something information, it's not easy to search, right? Because all the file is like a PDF or image or document. So it would be better if we try to convert all the data into the mathematical model, vectorize. So that means when you ask something, you don't need to like control F to search and find something. You can search with talk to chat AI, which is AI can understand from all the document files from OneDrive or Google Drive. So that means before we can do that, we need to convert all the information into the vector. For this case, we try to do the pre-processing by convert PDF or the file, maybe image, but in this case, we talk about PDF first. So we use the PDF and then we try to convert. We use the library, normal library is called embedding. If we talk about the PDF, it's called text embedding. If we talk about the image, it's called image embedding. Try to transform all the data into the vector which is like this. This is something just simple. So it's called like all the data here and then store the numeric into Mongo database. So this is something that uh this is something that mean MongoDB can store the information that AI understand and store the normal data that can search by text search. Okay, so this is something that we need to prepare. And if we talk about the RAG, right? So it's called like a retrieval-augmented generation. It's like try to combine the embed data and generation model and try to answer by information. This is so that means this is something that we try to uh, make it information there. Okay. Okay. So the RAG, what is mean the RAG is like this is the architecture, the simple one. Normally we try to prepare the data first into MongoDB or any vector database. And then after that, when user try to request a message, the request message is transformed by embedding library into vector information and try to retrieve the first one is R, right? Retrieval. So try to retrieve and finding information that related to what user want. And then after that, the normal generative AI, any AI model to combine like adjust information is called augmentation. Try to augment it all information and then after that combine together and then send it back by generation here, generate the message back to the user. So this is something that uh, that means when we would like to build a Gen AI solution, we need to do pre-processing. Any information that you need to make AI or chat AI chatbot to understand what you want, you need to transform all the information into vector and store into vector database. For this case, we store into MongoDB vector. Okay. So this is something that we have to understand the architecture so that when you if you have any information by who like you have like a Microsoft Word or Excel or anything, you need to like convert the data, which is like a private data on your own, and then you can build the Gen AI solution better to understand in what you need in private the data. Okay. Apart from that, so that means right now we try to start with the the demo so you will understand better. Okay. Okay. So please let me time to connect something first. Okay, I will show you later how it works. So please let me uh to put the course first. Just a second. So right now I will share your screen in a few minutes. Just a second. A second, please. Let me try it. Oh, 11. I have to check what happened. Okay. Okay. So that means, okay, let's try. Right now, I have to connect database that I already prepare it. So I just show you that I already prepared the data, which is like a simple data here. And after we ingest, I have a code. Then you can see that the data is converted into is called embedding. This is the number how long. That means if more than if longer, if longer, that means is make the AI understand better, but the trade-off is about the I mean the trade-off is the system will retrieve longer, which is like maybe it's still slow. Okay. Let me try to do something better. Okay, understand. So that means um, right now, if you see that the embedding is called 1536 is convert from this message. I, I, I try to convert this message into vector here in the code. So that means you can see clearly about that. Okay. Okay. So this is something. So we call this one in term of the AI, we call token. That means some like a DeepSeek or Gemini or ChatGPT or Claude AI, when you convert into 1500, it's like you for free version is have limit, right? But for the prepaid, it means like it's like a 1 million token, maybe $1. So that means this is like if you do for free of charge, you have to concern or consider about how many token that you try to limit. This is like a normal standard, it's like a 1000 something. If less than that, that means the system maybe cannot search exactly information that you need. This is the information. Okay. Okay. After that, then I have to go to this part, and then this is my project, right? So actually I can clone Orbicon already. So just open it in the browser. We use the, you can clone my code and open by your GitHub. And then normally they said, oh, you need to do this one. This is like for the ingest information. So we need to do that. Okay. So just install here. And then they ask, oh, we need to do many things, right? So I have to test first. Okay. Okay, after that, please let me move here into something that easy. Okay, and then they ask to install the library, right? So we just install the library here. Okay, okay. And they ask you to create the env, right? So we need to create the env here. So I mean, I will create the env file here and then put the code API key. Okay. Okay. Before I run it, I have to explain the simple thing. So the first we have like a many part, right? So the first thing we need to create the index first. This one, yeah, create the index, which is try to create the index automatically. What is the index? Index is mean we try to make query faster by create the index. For example, if I see this one, right? So we have to create index. So I already create. You can go to in MongoDB Atlas, and then on your collection, you can click the search index on collection. So that means it's already created here. And you can create by manual. But in this case, I create the code that create everything is called doc index vector store. Let's see. Doc index vector store already. So we have already there. If not, you can create first. And then also we do another file is called generate. Okay. The code for generate is mean that they try to uh, convert the text message into the number vector. Okay, so this is something that I show you. We try to search dog, right? It's dog is this is collection we call dogs here. I show you back here. Okay, this one is dog here. Okay, and then yeah, and we have index that we already create, and we try to find this collection, and also we try to embedding here. We have to find by embedding here. This is the library. In this case, I connect to Azure OpenAI. Yeah, and then we just test by, this is like a testing first. It's test to try to embedding the data. But for this case, we embedding the field information, and then it's automatic understand. So this is one that I mock up the data for the document here. It's like a page and metadata. Yeah, and then we store the document. Yeah, this one. So that means it try to inject the data and then translate all information into embedding field here. This is for the generation. Okay. The last thing that show you about the vector here, which is I prepare already everything. So for this case, I have to prepare the API first. I have to prepare API first. So uh, I would like to um, hide stop sharing up in 1 to 3 minutes to try to put the key, and then we can start again. Just a second. So I will go to find the okay, and then we try to find password. Okay, and then the key. I have to find the key first. Just a second. Just a second, please. So I have to find okay, so let's it's in a few minutes. Just a second. Second, please. Okay, and then I will back here. It here. Okay, I have to share my screen again. Okay, I hope you see my screen. Okay. So right now I already there, and then I using the library. So that means right now what I would like to do, I have to check everything already here. Okay, and then we can run the chatbot, the file called vector search chatbot here. So I run Python vector. Okay, and let's see. Uh, we see how it works exactly on the. Oh, I think something wrong about the connect. So I think we have to check right now. I try to MongoDB can allow access. This is for temporary, like everyone can access. So that means I can put like a 1 hour, so 6 hours, sorry. And then we just confirm and see because of when C is something wrong, right? Because of its limit. So right now I just try to allow and then I can delete it later. Okay, so that means just we can see that it's still deploy until success, and then we can run it again. Uh, just a second. This is something that take longer. Okay, and we can prepare again here. Okay. Okay, create already active. So then we try again. Okay, it's coming already. And then, by the way, for code, GitHub code space, it allow you to open. I hope it's like coming in the chat box. Yeah, it's is already coming here. So that means you can try to ask like any question from them, and then they try to understand. So for example, this is example, right? So I just typing something the same, and then just click search. Yeah, this is something that this is something that's simple. So that means they try to search information from the document which is contained into the collection here. We can check it. So that means to doc here in the doc here. Yeah. So is it something that they try to answer the information? Yeah, something that you can learn. So this is something that we try to scope of the data and then try to make. So in this source code, just back to the source code. Source code is like a very simple. Just try to make the I use the Cardio to make the simple chatbot. And then also I use the vector link to the database Atlas, and then try to make the query. Yeah, and then we just follow the information here. So this is like a how to, I mean, how to build the solution related into our database. Okay. So this is something that I would like to share today. So it is something like more information about the learning. If you go to the what is a vector, and in this case, I use the lang chain for MongoDB Atlas, and then I have the source code that you can clone and uh, try to test follow. And if you have any question or some error when you try, please, yeah, you can reach out to me in the Discord. Or yeah, okay. So I think it says that's all for me for today. Yeah, any question? Yeah.
Thank you, Fee, for a session. Let's we give them a 2 minutes. I think there was one question during the session.
I think the question about how the information stored in the database update, it means you have to make the injection again many times. Uh, I can show you. I think if I understand your question correctly. Okay, I showed you this one. So from the MongoDB, we have like a trigger. So I mean, if someone update the data, like if you update the text, right? You need to trigger that check the database event and then try to regenerate the embedding again. So it should be like always updated in the new version of the message that's that for embedding. Okay. So this is something that I would like to share with you. Okay, and any question from there?
Anyone having any other questions? We are waiting for the questions. We'll wait 1 more minute if there is any other questions. I think there is no more questions so far. So thank you everyone for joining, and thank you for joining as well to be sharing your knowledge. Really appreciate that, and thank you everyone for joining as well. I hope you have taken away something from joining today's session, and I have also shared the form link where you can fill out the form to be collecting it, and that will be sent out after some time so that everybody gets the time to be filling out the form. And if anybody is missing out on certificate, please do let me know with your name and your email so that we can provide you. That's everything, and thank you, and have a great rest of the Saturday, guys.
Yes, thank you everyone. Yeah, thank you, Surab. Yeah.
Yeah, I have shared the Code Without Barriers link where you can participate in hackathons, challenges, mentorships, and people who are really enthusiastic and helpful for your career improvement. So make sure you join the community and participate in the opportunity that they're bringing in. And there's also a social platform which they are working on, where it's for basically uh, for the women empowerment, and that is actually out, and I can that will be shared after you join the community. Okay, I hope you are already trying out Code Without Barriers, has joined the community, and also fill out the form. And and we will see you in the next sessions. And if you have any queries after this meeting, please do post it in the community. Okay, thank you everyone, and see you in the next one.